All right. Awesome, guys. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Father James. I am drinking from the original Coffee with Father James, Gary Larson Farside Aerobics in Hell coffee mug. And the reason I'm doing this is because we are at the second anniversary of my arrival at the parish and also of these videos. Yeah, 2 years we've been doing these videos, and we were roughly counting through the number of views and adding it up, and we probably had close to about 50,000 views on all the videos combined. Now, maybe that's like 5 people watching it over and over and over and over again, but you know something, the feedback we've had from these videos has been fantastic. And I just want to thank all of you faithful viewers who sit waiting on Tuesday afternoons for this video to appear, for your notification. I want to thank all of you who have journeyed with us and revisit with you, perhaps for the sake of those who are watching who are fairly new, or maybe just to remind you about the reason why we do this. I've always struggled as a parish priest with how to be close to parishioners. You know, it's very difficult sometimes if you're in a large parish. And I think in terms of human relationships, anything more than 200 people is actually quite large. I mean, does anyone watching, do you have 200 friends, let alone 500 or 1,000 or 1,500 or 2,000, depending on what kind of parish that you're in? So even though the heart of a pastor might be that I want to have a personal connection with everyone, it's not possible. But at least I wanted to always to have a personal connection with some people. And that was the case every time I went into a parish for the first time. I'd always say, you know, I'd always want to connect with people, with some people anyway, and share my heart in a kind of unfiltered way. And I'd usually do that over coffee. That's what I've always done in my work with priests. I've always said to them, when you go to a new parish, you've got to drink a lot of coffee. You've got to go for coffee with parishioners. Sit down and speak to them about what's in your heart, your dreams for the parish, and what you're seeing, and listen to their hearts about what they think as well. So have that exchange. Except when I came to Our Lady of Guadalupe 2 years ago, you couldn't have coffee with anyone. We were in a lockdown, and the coffee shops weren't open, and I couldn't go and visit people's homes. It was very, very difficult, and I thought, how do I make up for that? Because that's a tool that's been in my toolbox for many, many years that I've made really good use of. And that's when we had this idea of these Coffee with Father James videos. And so I spoke with the folks at Divine Renovation Ministry, and they donated the time and the talent and the expertise, both for shooting and lighting, but also editing as well. So I want to thank Divine Renovation for their generosity towards our parish. And basically, these videos would be a chance to share what's in my heart, to speak about the why of what we're doing or what we're trying to do, or some of the changes that we're going through. These have been difficult times, and we've got many more difficult times ahead. Now, one of the things you may have noticed if you've tracked with these videos is 2 years ago, when I first told you about the idea of these videos, I said the goal was to have them about 5 minutes. And then it didn't take too long, then, you know, I get a bit of the gift of the gab. Well, these videos went 6 minutes, 7 minutes, and okay, some of them were a bit too long, I get it. Well, I went to confession about this a couple of months ago and had a meeting with some of the team, and we thought, let's return to the shorter format. And so I hope you've noticed that a lot of the videos recently have been around 5 minutes, the original time promised. And instead of talking about a number of issues, we've focused on one issue, one topic. And it's a very important principle that less is usually more, that you can communicate more by talking about fewer things. And so that's the purpose. This video doesn't exhaust our communications. We have other videos that we put out, our Friday video. We have our newsletter, we have our website, and the weekly all of the ways in which we communicate. So we're going to continue to use these. Thanks so much for your faithful watching of these videos, and please click the notification button to be automatically notified when these videos are uploaded. And here's to Coffee with Father James, Season 3. God bless.